Well, I bet you got some munchkins at home like I do, and they like to come into my bedroom at night, but I like to keep the bedroom shut to keep the cold in, or the hot in, or whatever, you know. Well, I got the aluminum pet door by PetSafe, and, well, this little one, she loves it. So I'm going to show you how I put it in. Come along, it's pretty easy. Before we get started, you'll want some things on hand. Drill bits and a drill, a jigsaw, tape measure, scissors, and something to write with. And I forgot to put in the picture, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver and a small hammer or something to tap with as well. The kit comes with plastic screws, but I opted to upgrade with some metal screws, and this size ended up being perfect for my 1.5-inch thick door. Because we're going to be cutting a hole in the door, it's best idea is take it off of where it's mounted right now, set it up on some sawhorses, or in my case, I put it on wood blocks on the floor in the garage. The munchkins in my house are a small size, so I ended up with the small size PetSafe door. And knowing that is important because you're going to have to cut out the correct template for the door you got. And projects are always a lot more fun when you got helpers, so I went and rounded up a couple. Now, because my gremlins are mini-sized, I wanted to mount my pet door as low as possible in the frame. Now, most of the door is hollow, but somewhere along the bottom there's a rigid support, and we don't really want to cut into that. So I drill a couple of exploratory holes a little bit further down at a time. 2 inches is what I settled out would probably be as low as I really needed the door anyway, and sure enough, as you can see here, that was low enough to not hit the rigid support inside. Yeah. I decided the center of the door would be a pretty good place to mount my pet door, so I measured across 30 inches wide, divided by 2, that's 15. We'll make a mark. Now by using the template, I'm measuring how high the opening is going to be, and then one more time we'll measure to the center and make another mark, make a nice little X for myself. That's not the center of the design, is it, buddy?
No, the closer to the hinges is wider.
This is going to be a bit of more of a guess, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
That's annoying that it's not centered.
No, it's not centered. I don't know who designed it, but they didn't center it.
Well, I ended up moving my marks left about 1/4 of an inch from the center of the door because they looked more centered compared to the pattern on the door. So, I guess it was close enough anyway. And after tracing it out, we got to drill some holes in the corners so our jigsaw has a place to turn around when we go to cutting. Well, I decided to use the frame itself as a template to know where to drill the holes. We'll find out later, this was only partially successful, but you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Yeah, this is for you. What are you doing? Oh gosh, that'll smash your little paw. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. I deserve a bath. You deserve a bath. Everybody deserves a bath. Well, thank you. You're quite the helper. Okay. Yeah, okay. How about this? All right. Some good helping. Okay. Extra good helping. Thank you. You're making this challenging. You're making this challenging. Oh, whoa, well, thank you. Installing it on the floor like this turned out to be much more difficult than it was worth. Well, it all fell apart again. Don't touch it. That's dangerous. Yes, baby. Fortunately, this one's way off too. Just grind away in there enough, it'll go through. Eventually, after enlarging the holes enough times and standing it up on its side, I managed to get the screws to thread in and everything worked out. Okay, let's go hang the door and then we'll make the adjustments.
Just wiggle the door a little for me. Yeah. Yeah, oh, hi.
So here we're releasing the screws and sliding the door upwards so it has less grip at the bottom and it's easier for the cats to push their nose through. Well, that wasn't too bad. Anyway, hope it helped, and if it did, give me a thumbs up. Maybe we'll see you around next time. Good job, Missy. Are you happy now? I think she's happy.